What's going on? This is D Smith Beats. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, so here we go. Of course, there were clapbacks before. It's the first clapback, but I'm starting to cover the other side, the other perspective, the other side of the aisle. And this video, which I have not seen yet, they're saying that Nigerians are now threatening South Africans. And of course they will. Let's see what they gotta say.
I've been hearing a lot of these countries, even Ghana, say, yes, we are also going to chase away South Africans in our country, as if there's illegal South Africans in their countries. And I think it bothers them. It bothers them that there's no illegal South Africans in their countries. The South Africans that are there are documented.
You hear that? You hear that? That's another angle. Saying, what are you going to do? We actually do it the right way. So you can't just say get out. You can say get out if you want to, but the difference is we're legal. And we did it the right way. We have actual paperwork versus the other people that come without paperwork and they try to soak up whatever opportunity they can. Now, the people who are coming in, I feel for them. I'm pretty sure Zimbabwe, I don't know how Zimbabwe's doing right now because I covered a story about how they used to be in power and now they are, or maybe not now, but at one point they became one of the worst, poorest countries in the entire world. So if you come from Zimbabwe, I feel for you because I see what happened to the country economically. Lesotho, same thing. Malawi, I don't know much about the country, but I would assume it's the same thing. I need to do more research about their economy.
Documented, hence they can't chase them away. Even those that are documented, there's not a lot of them. So I think this thing bothers them. They want to find illegal South Africans in their countries, but it's very hard because as South Africans, we love our country. We don't go to other people. Imagine me as Emmanuel going to Nigeria illegally. Imagine going to Nigeria illegally. Why would I do that? Why would I put myself through that? Imagine me as Emmanuel right now from South Africa deciding to go to Mozambique illegally or Namibia illegally. South Africans are never that desperate. If we want to visit countries, we go there legally. We don't go there illegally. We make sure that our documents are in order. So you will never find a lot of us in these countries, but they make it seem as if there's a lot of South Africans in their countries. But that it's just funny if you ask me.
All right, you get it out, y'all. He's speaking facts, if it's true, of course. I don't know, but let's see what he got to say.
South Africa, this video is for you. Yes. See, you said date of 30th June. Yes. You are going to send all foreigners. Yes. These foreigners you mean we know it's Nigerians. Yes. Because in all your videos you keep mentioning
Nigerians, Zimbabweans, Malians, anyone there that's not legal. Okay? So this is not a Nigeria thing. But despite that, Nigeria is not wanted in many countries, not just South Africa. Okay?
mentioning Nigeria. We are going to do the safety to you. Yes. Before that day and on that day. Yes.
South Africa is a movie. We live in a drama. It's a series.
Welcome to another episode of The Spotlight. My name is Emmanuel and I make videos about South Africa's social issues, political issues, and also making the news more relatable to you by bringing forward a random guy like me's perspective. Now, my fellow beautiful South Africans, before we get along with today's video, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. So in this episode of The Spotlight, I want us to talk about the Nigerians and the level to which they portray their cowardly behavior. They are showing the rest of the world how weak they are as a people, because you have men, grown adults, who claim to be heads of households, who are busy making noise in a foreign country when their own home country is going through a crisis.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends in Nigeria, and it's safe to say that I do not have any purpose of visiting Nigeria. Yes, I love the music of everyone else. As you see, if you look on my page, on my video section, you see I make Afro beats. Love the sound. I love the lore. I love the galdem. But when it comes to me visiting, for what? Visit for what? What's going to happen to me? outside of looking out over my shoulder because I've seen how they get down when it comes to foreigners. I've heard too many times, probably like 6 times to be exact, going to the airport, they see that American passport and they want to hold you up and ask you for a favor or extra money or something small. One lady said that. She said that about Ghana though. So I'm not going to go somewhere where I know I'm a target, especially if too many people are saying the same exact experience. I don't understand the logic.
Nasty, strange things that are going on in Nigeria. Yet there's grown adults, fully grown men here in South Africa running around swearing at South Africans, running around selling drugs and doing a lot of strange things. There's kids missing in Nigeria. Over 30 children missing. Instead of these people going back to Nigeria to protest, to come together with other Nigerians back at home to demand justice for these kids. No one is doing that. No one is paying attention to that. No one is even talking about that, yet they have the energy to speak about South Africa, to call us all sorts of names, when we are busy trying to defend our own country and our own people against them and the things that they are doing here in South Africa. What kind of behavior is that? What level of hypocrisy is that?
Nigerian men, muzzle builders. I am the man of the house. You cannot tell me what to do. Gatti. Very dark man don't start protest too. When una want to go join, una dey social media. Very dark man is protesting for a good government. When una want to go join, now men dey there, not be women. Una dey social media, they leave South Africa alone for now. South Africa problem is the least of our problem right now. Is it that you should be preparing to go to the bush to release our children, or make una go join very dark man to protest?
Let's see what they talk about. Like, why the hell not? 30 children missing in Nigeria. I'm the context king. What the F? So sorry. What happened? Oh yeah, the kidnappings, but I'm not sure what she's talking about right now. 100 kids. Oh, they're free. Okay. So I'm not sure what's going on as right now. Let me go to the filters section. Let's say this month. Okay, I'm not sure what she's talking about, or he or she's talking about. We'll go.
You all claim you are the head of the house, you are the man, you are the decision maker. So when it's time to fight for the peace of the government, you know they did it. When it's time to fight for the peace of the family, you are the head of. You don't want to go. Oh God, they defend you. Make una come up for social media. Go and protest. Or go to the bush and bring our children. You all are jumping from one planet to the other, defending what I don't even understand. Very dark men have staged a protest. They are protesting. Go and join them. Go and show your muzzle there.
You know, Nigeria was once a country that had potential here in Africa.
Well, I'm not being biased. If someone says something different on the other side, I'm like, yo, they got a good point. So I'm not being biased at all. I do have a lot of friends from South Africa, but also have a lot of Nigerian friends, Senegalese friends, Sudanese friends. So I'm like that guy who just understands a lot of perspectives, and I see what the South Africans see. I just see it. It's not them just being mean. It's them, okay, cool. This disrespect has to stop. And if the government won't do it, we're going to do it. Because the government is corrupt, they're crooked, and they're going to take forever and give a bunch of excuses. So I commend them for like doing what they're doing. The way they're doing it, is there a different way to do it? How they're doing it now? It's hard to say there's a different way. Because most people, let's say here in America, do you think most people are going to get up and go unless they have like literally no option? If they find a way to stay here legally, they will. Okay? In America, it is known for its policy when it comes to birthright citizenship. So even if you're not from here, if you land here and have a baby, at least the baby's a citizen at least. So you'll forever have ties. All you have to do is give birth here. And there's no refusal of medical attention here in this country. So people will take advantage of that. So is there a different way that South Africans could do this? I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask that question. What would be a better way for South Africans to feel like they're getting respected in their own country and immigration control? As of right now, I don't see any other way. I think by force is how the people are supposed to do it. We heard about the Boston Tea Party growing up. We heard about many, let's say the Haitian Revolution, how they got rid of the slave owners. They had to put belt to ass. It wasn't just begging and pleading. Like, you got to be willing to die for this shit. And the people I see in South Africa, they're willing to die for it. Is it right or wrong? It's subjective. But obviously they must be feeling this for a very long time. Way before we got a hold of it.
Hence, they think the giants of Africa. There was a time when Nigeria was like that country that has the potential of becoming the #1 country here in Africa. You know, but look at Nigeria right now. But instead of them holding their leaders accountable, they are here in South Africa. South Africa is the #1 country right now here in Africa simply because we try and hold our leaders accountable. Well, we still have a lot we need to do as South Africans because these leaders have been taking advantage of us. I won't deny that fact. They've been looting our country and a whole lot of strange things. But if there's one thing about
all these countries been doing their citizens, except for Burkina Faso, Burkina Faso, what's his name again?
us is that when we have something that is bothering us to the core, we make sure that we make our cries known. We go to the streets, we protest. And that is why we are the #1 country here in Africa, because our government does not relax. So these African countries, instead of learning from us on how to come together to fight for your own country, they are instead concerned about sticks. They are concerned about sticks, that as South Africans, when we are protesting, we are carrying sticks.
So it's surprising to me. It's very surprising when I see these people carrying the sticks, carrying cutlasses, carrying things. What are you using it for? The people you were going to chase out of your country are not armed. They don't carry any weapon. Why are you carrying weapon? You want to destroy them? You want to kill them?
I mean, to me, they're in a traditional garb, for one. So it's a symbolized way of saying we're going to unify to go against people who are not supposed to be here. I guess he wants them to be like, yo, knuckle up, man. If you want, you go stay here in South Africa, knuckle up. Yeah, that's not how it works, man. In America, they could say that. You're unarmed, but it's about telling people to get out. It's not about saying, hey, you're going to have a fair fight. You're going to have a duel. I understand what he's saying, but these rules don't. Here, this is nitpicking at its best.
All you are asking for is leave our country. This is what you are asking. You don't have the mouth to speak to them. Did you talk to them and they say they are not going? And the president, Ramaphosa, you are there watching. You come to the media. You tell the people, I don't know what is happening. I am not in support. Nobody should take law into his hand. So the foreigners can stay, but must be verified. It has to go through the legal means. What are you doing to stop these people? You cannot say that you cannot stop them. Because if these people were against your government, you by now would have raided everybody. You would have destroyed a lot of lives. You would have stopped this process long ago. But this is almost 2 months. Your people are outside destroying people's properties and lives. And you don't care. You only come to media and do your propaganda videos. Yes, because this video to me is nothing. You are just being an evil president. I was a very good fan of you when you were battling with the US people, when you were battling with the ICC, when you told them that you cannot arrest Putin, when you were told to arrest Putin. I was a big fan of you because you stood your ground. Now, you have shown the African people that you are a traitor and Africans are not with you.
See how fickle things are? Like, you could do 100 things that's good, but you do one thing they don't like, all of a sudden now They hate you. They want to have a smear campaign. They want to end your life. Let's say Trump. I'm not one of those people, but like, oh, I hate Trump. There's certain things that he has done that's good. When he said he's going to end the migrant crisis and close the border, that's exactly what he did. When he said he's going to shit, I can't think right now. Anyway, I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like. When I feel like he's in this Iranian war, I don't like that at all. There's nothing about him being in war with Iran that makes me feel, yeah, that's a good president. No. You're fighting a battle that doesn't belong to you. You're being used as the pawn, the big brother to take all the hits, while the other people who started it, they have their own agenda. And then once given opportunity to take you over, which is the U.S., I think they will take the opportunity if they had to, if they could. Sorry, if you let them, right? So here's the thing. I don't understand this whole throw away a whole person culture because they say something they don't like. There's a gentleman called Anton Daniels. First time hearing about Anton Daniels, I wanted to smack the hell out of him. I wanted to reach to the screen, grab his shirt, and just pow. But after 2 or 3 episodes, listening to him afterwards, I'm like, you know what? I don't like what he did, but he's full of knowledge. So we have a term for that in America. It's called eat the meat, chew out the bones. And we don't do that enough. And obviously, I'm not going to say this country because he's in Nigeria saying the same thing. So in the world.
Anymore. Why are these people like this? Why are they carrying all the weapons? To destroy who? That is the question I keep asking. If not that we have very bad leaders when we start our protests, and we are definitely going to start. If you do anything to us, we will pay you back. My word never changes. It remains like this from the inception till...
You want to be like, yo, bro, shoot the fair one, bro. Shoot the fair one. Shoot the fair one. You know that South African R. Shoot the fair one. If you win, you get to stay in the country. No. It's not going to work, bro. Again, these shields and the sticks and the garb, this is symbolizing that they will unite for the common cause. And I'm not sure when the 25th comes, if there's any conflict, will there be weapons? Of course there will be weapons, because the people who don't want to go is going to have weapons.
Tomorrow, you hit us, we hit you. Anything you do to us, we will double it. That is an assurance for you.
You know,
You
this
ain't
thing of the
doing
sticks,
shit.
I see a lot of these foreigners concerned about us holding these sticks, saying, why, if we don't want to attack them, why are we holding these sticks? You know, sometimes if you don't understand something, rather just ask, instead of jumping into your own delusional conclusions. South Africans protesting with sticks doesn't necessarily mean we are going around beating people with sticks. No, it's our culture. It's our culture. If you can pay close attention to our tribes here in South Africa, it doesn't matter which one. A stick is a symbol of power. You know, for men, in most cases, it doesn't matter. You can look at the Zulus, they hold sticks. You can look at Amandebele, they hold sticks. You can look at Bedi, they hold sticks. You can look at the vendors, they hold sticks. The Tongas, they hold sticks.
How come I'm able to figure that out? I'm just a guy from New York City.
Is our culture. The stick is a symbol of power. It's not something that we hold because we want to beat you up. No, is our culture, which is something that you will not understand. In fact, I don't know why I'm trying to explain it to you, because you will never understand it. But the point I'm trying to push is that we don't go around carrying these sticks simply because we want to beat people with them. So you don't need to be concerned about the sticks. What you need to be concerned about is making sure that you fight for your own country, Nigeria. You know, if you are here in South Africa illegally, go back home.
That's like sleep over somebody's house and be like, yo, this house ain't shit. But your house is rather non-existent or is broken. Okay, yes, criticism is okay when it's constructive. But if you're going to talk crap, at least don't be in the country you're talking crap about. Okay, go back to your country and make your country great. Is what they're saying, what he's trying to say. Make your country great. If our country ain't this, ain't that, and you're so much better, then invest in your country. Do your local politics, become a local politician, and actually stick with the plan, and don't become greedy like every other politician.
Home, to fight. And if you are in Nigeria, stop making videos here on the internet attacking us as South Africans. You know, make videos and attack your government. That's a good use of your time. Take that cell phone of yours, record that video of yours.
I agree. Like especially with kind of northern Nigeria, where you see the people who are kidnapping kids from schools. There are like honor killings. They're killing people who are not Muslims. It happens in a lot of the North Nigerian parts. That's my check. And I can be wrong. This is what I've been hearing. I'm not from there. I'm just what I've been hearing. Also, I had a friend. She visited East Nigeria, and she told me there's certain nights where you're not allowed to go outside. You cannot be outside because you may get killed, robbed, etc. Okay? So keep that in mind.
That you are going to post on TikTok or on Facebook.
Make Nigeria great again.
And attack your government. You know, that's a good use of your time.
All right, South Africa, this video is for you. Yes. See, you set date of 30th June. Yes. You are going to send...
Oh, we got crutches on. Yo, bro, get out the video, bro. Go sit down somewhere, bro.
All foreigners. Yes. These foreigners you mean we know it's Nigerians. Yes. Because in all your videos you keep mentioning Nigeria. Yes. We are going to do the safety to you. Yes. Before that day and on that day. Yes. Because you have continued to frustrate us. Yes. We have many videos of your president coming to say that the South Africans are not against the foreigners. Yes. In other videos they say foreigners must go. Yes. So what is he thinking? We are fools or what?
I love the ad-libs.
Getty McKenzie in his videos mentioned that he's going to remove oxygen from foreigners that are in the hospital. Yes. That means they are here for assassination mission. Yes. But we are going to tell you that whatever you do to our people, we will do it to your people in Nigeria. Yes. You love your people, we love our people. Nigerians are like this when they are fighting foreigners. Even we may be separated in Nigeria.
But you said Nigerians are like this when they fight the foreigners. The South Africans are like this when they're fighting foreigners too.
Nigeria. But when we fight outsiders, we are like this. So don't try us. Yes. You don't get tools. You don't get tools, and we will deal with you if you try us. Yes, yes. Yes, that's how who is this useless man? Thank you.
What is this? What is this? This man, instead of making a video like this, speaking about his government or speaking about the nonsense that is happening in their country. No, he's here. Look at this. He's here.
Yo,
telling us that they are going to chase away South Africans, as if there's illegal South Africans in Nigeria. You know, I've been hearing a lot of these countries, even Ghana, say, yes, we are also going to chase away South Africans in your country, in our country, as if there's illegal South Africans in their countries. And I think it bothers them. It bothers them that there's no illegal South Africans in their countries. The South Africans that are there are documented. Are documented, hence they can't chase them away.
I need some special effects.
Even those that are documented, there's not a lot of them. You know, so I think this thing bothers them. They want to find illegal South Africans in their countries, but it's very hard because us as South Africans, we love our country. We don't go to other people. Imagine me as Emmanuel going to Nigeria illegally. Imagine going to Nigeria illegally. Why would I do that?
I shouldn't talk about all South Africans. I'm pretty sure are illegal South Africans in different countries, okay? Just letting you know.
Why would I put myself through that? Imagine me as Emmanuel right now from South Africa deciding to go to Mozambique illegally or Namibia illegally. South Africans are never that desperate. If we want to visit countries, we go there legally. We don't go there illegally. We make sure that our documents are in order.
But I heard a story about how illegal South Africans that was scared of Trump when Trump was like, yeah, I'm going to capture illegal migrants. They're alive and they show up. There's a lot of cancel parties, bro. Don't say that.
So you will never find a lot of us in these countries, but they make it seem as if there's a lot of South Africans in their countries. But that it's just funny if you ask me. So My fellow beautiful South Africans, please tell me on the comment section down below, what do you think about this whole situation right here? I would really appreciate to hear your own thoughts and opinions. But then if you just enjoyed this video or you learned something new, please leave a like.
I gotta leave a comment. Great video, brother. Yes, there are. Dude. Yeah. I hate this part. You see what they say, oh, you're jealous, because typically Nigerians say you're jealous. That's typically what they always say. You're jealous. And they say Nigerians are ignorant and jealousy about South African. Stop this jealousy thing, yo. Stop it. Come on now. People pick flaws. You know, you can pick flaws with every single country, every single person. Every person has a flaw, okay? So stop this whole jealousy thing. That's like me being New York and I'm jealous of South Africans. Just under know the F I'm not, okay? We have our own problems here. We have our own issues, but we also have our own benefits here too. Okay? So that's like for now and for the future. Somebody would say I'm jealous of, I am not jealous of nobody. I know in this life has a way of humbling you by giving you a set of flaws and a set of advantages. Okay, everybody. Of course, everybody wants money. Everybody wants some kind of notoriety. Everybody wants long-lasting health. Everybody wants to be appreciated and loved. Okay, and in this life, you're gonna get some of what I just mentioned, and you're not gonna get the other. Or you have to do things to get the other part of life to feel quote unquote fulfilled. It's always a chase. You'll always be chasing something in this life.